Now, why we need a cushion is we sit on that cushion. What it will do when you sit on that cushion is it will let your knees blend lower, and it will help your hip flexors to open up a bit, which helps us eventually on the hips. Now, take your hands by your side, lift up in your chest, roll the shoulders back. That's it. Yeah. You can play with 1 or 2 cushions, totally comfortable based on our height. The hips also matter. Now lift up in your chest. If you wear glasses, always encourage you to take it off for silent seating. You can listen to my voice. And for Shavasana, which is the last part of the class. Now roll the shoulders one more time. So the shoulders goes up and roll them back. Nice. Keep your hands really loose so they can go. One more time. One more time. Do it for me. Lift up and roll the shoulders back. When you're rolling back, the shoulder blades are coming towards each other. Nice. Now gaze at your eye level. Don't stare at anything, just soft gaze. Relax your jaws. Relax your chin. Relax your teeth and the lips. Relax all the facial muscle. And slowly bringing your hands to heart center without dropping in your trunk, if that can happen. Now lower your gaze at your fingers, at your heart center, and gently close your eyes. Take a comfortable breath in and a comfortable breath out. Again, remind your body to keep the shoulders rolled back. One more time. One breath in and a comfortable breath out. We will start our practice with one Om together. There are many benefits why we say Om. I will come to it on another different class. Now take a breath in, use your voice, little louder Om. And when you exhale, going out with Om. Slowly bringing your chin to your chest. Blink open your eyes. Hands to your thighs and gaze forward. I always mirror you. Reach your left arm up. Turn the pinky towards me and turn the chest towards your right side. Bring your left wrist to your opposite knee. Roll the shoulders back. Especially your right shoulder. You're bringing the left shoulder forward. Try not to lift any part of your sit bone. Both sit bones are pressing down. And turn the chest towards the right side. You are breathing comfortably. Now slowly release. Let's do it on our right side. Right arm goes up. Now left hand goes behind. Turn the chest towards your left side. Clasp wrist to your opposite knee. See if you can walk that left hand little more behind. You can breathe in. Unless I say you to hold any breath, keep breathing comfortably. Especially this next 7 weeks, right? We are not too much focusing on the breath. Slowly release one more time. Left arm goes up. Exhale, wrist to your opposite knee. Roll that left shoulder back. Actually, right shoulder back. Now look over your right shoulder, only if that's okay with the neck. Again, we are not overdoing with the neck in the yoga class. We already do it enough. Slowly release one last time. Right arm goes up. Left hand goes behind. Wrist to your opposite knee and walk that left hand back. Now maybe look over your left shoulder. Kind of little neck stretch as well. Slowly release. One side stretch, reach your left arm up, walk your right hand in line with your hip, bend the elbow. If this is too much, that's where you add your props. Add a prop and reach with your left arm. Now turn the chest towards me if you're facing the screen. Reach as if somebody is holding your fingers and pulling to the other side. Now take your attention to your left hip. Are you lifting it? If so, press it down. Slowly come back up. One last time. Right arm goes up. Walk the left hand in line. Bend the elbow and reach with your opposite arm. Turn the chest. Reach. Think of somebody holding your fingers and pulling you to your other side. There is a good range in your ribs, which is opening at this point. Slowly come back up. One more time. Reach your left arm up. See if you need that prop or not. Walk that right hand out and reach. Again, keep that top elbow straight. Let your shoulder go away from that ear. Yes, that's why we bend that elbow. Reach. Slowly come back up. When your side ribs are open, we breathe better. Reach through your, turn the pinky so the tricep is active. Walk your left hand, bend the elbow and reach. Let your neck relax. It should be able to do anything you want. So don't stiffen it. Reach with your right arm. That's it. Straighten those elbow, Preeti. We lost that range of that elbow being straight. Slowly come back up. Coming to your hands and knees. Now, if you have sensitive knees, put something softer under your knees. So your knees are on top of that cushion. We always do that whole series in a similar fashion. So you get familiar with the poses. Wrist under your shoulder. Open up every finger and a knuckle. Knees are shoulder distance apart. Press the tops of the feet down. Now on a neutral spine, where your spine is looking slightly straighter, take an inhale. Now exhale, push the floor away from you, chin towards the chest. Now inhale, draw the chest forward, belly lifts. Your belly is lowering down and your tailbone lifts. Exhale, rounding it, push the floor, push, push, push. As you exhale, join the breath here. Inhale, draw the chest forward. If you notice, it's just the spine that is moving. Exhale, rounding it, chin towards the chest. Shoulders goes away from each other. Inhale, forward, two more like this. Exhale, rounding it, chin towards the chest. Last two, inhale, keep going. Use your fingers, spread it out. Press every finger and knuckle down. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Even use the tops of your feet. One last time. Inhale. Exhale at any time. Ideally, we will be doing 5. If 5 gets to be too much, make it 3, but make it effective. Now from there, I am moving the cushion out. It's totally your call. Now from there, right leg goes straighter. Make sure your little toe touches the floor. Power up your leg. Press your leg into an imaginary wall. As soon as you do that, you feel your leg, especially your thigh and your quad, maybe your hamstring. Now from there, keeping that leg straight, lift that leg into the air. Now notice how your weight is shifting. Keep weight in your right hand. Don't let it go. Stay here with one leg lifted or join your left hand. Palm faces the side wall. Yes, your fingers are facing forward. Palm faces sideways. Now power up your right leg. Press into that imaginary wall, awakening that leg. Reach with your left fingers. Take a breath here. Pull the belly inside. Don't let it hang. Slowly bring everything back down. You should have felt that, waking up. Now left leg goes back. Let the little toe touches the floor. Power up your left leg. Think of there is a wall and I want your footprint on the wall. Now, once you feel that leg, shift the weight evenly into your hands and lift that leg up. If your belly is hanging, notice how that belly feels. Can you pull the navel in? What happens if we loosen our belly? Your back will take the load, and that's the cause of lower back issue. Pull the navel in so the belly stays strong and your back. Now reach your right arm forward. Power up your left leg, reach with your right fingers. This is a strong pose. So if you're feeling a little shaky or you feel this is a tough, yes, it is. Slowly bring it back down. Now we are moving from here. We are not holding a long time. Now right leg goes back, lift that leg up, left arm goes forward. Now inhale, reaching, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach your arm and leg. Exhale, 3 more. Inhale, reach. When you are reaching, you look forward. Exhale, look at your belly button. Inhale, reach. Again, it's very common for us to lose the balance. Find that focal point. One last time. Exhale. Bring it back down. We will shift. Left leg goes back. Lift the leg up. Right arm goes forward. Now inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Gaze at your belly button. Inhale, reach. Keep going. Exhale, elbow to knee. That's it. Find that focal point. Knees are apart. Keep your knees shoulder distance. Don't keep it together. It's hard for the balance. Yes. Keep going. 3 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. One last one I'm thinking. Exhale, elbow to knee. Now slowly drop everything back. Big toes touch together. Push your hips back. Let your upper body rest. Let your hips fall into your heels. It's okay if the floor is far away. If you have a block or a cushion, add it under your forehead. Let your forehead rest. That was a little warm up for our heart. Let your hips fall into the heel. Now notice your breath. Are you still calmer or is it increasing? Notice how you can balance it. Can you take a comfortable breath here? And if you're warming up or heating up, start exhaling longer than your inhales, which will cool your body down and get your heart rate back normal or trying to get to there. Now, wherever you are, look at your fingers. Without lifting your hips, draw the chest forward. Now, inhale here. Exhale, walk your hands towards your left side. Now, bend your left elbow. So I'm dropping my left hand down. Walk that right fingers way ahead. Notice I am not lifting my hips to do that. I'm still pressing them down, but I'm creating a window with my right arm. Maybe look underneath your right armpit. If this seems a little too much, add a block. Go higher. Use your hand on a block or on a book or a step stool. Anything will work. On a table. Turn the chest towards your right side. Maybe look underneath your armpit. Again, keep pressing your sit bones down into your heels. The pose we just did, not the twist. The pose we just did is called Adho Mukha Virasana, resting hero. Now, as you inhale, come back to center. We'll go towards the right side. The resting hero, the name itself says, right? The rest. Now, look over your left armpit. Walk your left finger slightly ahead of your right. If you need to look with your eyes, look with them. Walk. Can you take any tiny inch? Even a small millimeter matters. Press your hips down. Turn the chest towards your left side. Take a comfortable breath here. Now slowly walk your hands back and then slowly come back to your all fours. All fours. All fours is your two hands and your two knees. There are some indications where you will get familiar with. This is called all fours. One more pose here and then we will start with classical sun salutations today. Now, switch your weight into your three limbs, which is your two hands and your left leg. Bend the right leg in and you're kicking that foot towards the roof. Now, exhale, knee to chest. Same thing. Inhale, look forward, kick the leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Notice it's a 90-degree bend. Kick, exhale, knee to chest. You will feel the back of your thigh. That's called an hamstring. One more. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, knee to chest. Bring it back down. We will switch sides. Left leg kicks up. Bring the heel closer to the buttock and then kick up. So flex that foot, kick the foot. Don't point it. Just keep it normal. Knee towards the chest. Inhale, kick. Exhale. 2, 3 more. Inhale, kick. Exhale. Notice how your weight is shifting. Shift your weight back into your left hand. One last time. Notice if you're bending your right elbow, keep it straight. Now from here, curl your toes in, walk your hands slightly forward, lift your hips up, come into your first downward facing dog of the day. Now open up every finger. When we are learning, right, down dog seems really too much. I used to think, how can down dog be a very common pose? Prasad, bring your hands little closer. Move the pillow out of your way. Yes, your hands are shoulder distance apart. You can go little wider just based on our shoulder blade, but they are ideally shoulder distance apart. Now, lift your hips up and back. Press the thighs to the back of the room. Instead of being on your wrist, use your fingers and knuckles. Just press them down and experience how much you can press the chest. Drop the heels down. Don't take it on your toes. Heels presses down. It's okay if they don't touch. Now slowly drop your knees and sit on your heels. If your wrist took the load, open, close your wrist. Yeah, instead of rotating because there is too much blood at this point, just open, close, shake it off. We will talk about how your down dog stance look like. I have extra lights here. It causes more heat. From there, just FYI, that's all. Now, from down dog, right? How do I know my down dog is the right way? This is how we measure. We come into a plank. We go all the way down to our belly. You can drop your knees and go there. That's not the focus point. Instead of hands anywhere ahead of us, they stay at your mid chest. They stay at your mid chest. Now, my shoulders are rolled back. My elbows are hugged in. Now, curl your toes in. Push yourself up. Lift your hips up and back. This is where your down dog stance will tell you that your hands are like this. Your hands are shoulder distance apart. You're trying to press the chest towards the thighs and you're dropping the weight into your heels. And you're looking at your toes. Your heels are hidden. When you're ready, come into a down dog. We will all measure together. Come into down dog. Now inhale to a plank. Yes, inhale to a plank. Drop your knees and go all the way down to the floor. Use your hands, not your hips. Use your hands. Now, when I say use your hands, notice this. What happens if you push your hips down? One more thing for the lower back. You want to use your arms rather than your hips. Yes, rather than your hips. So go all the way down. Now walk your hands to your mid chest. Elbows presses back. So use your upper body here. Now, keep your knees down, but push up. It is a big push up. That's it. Lift your hips up and back from here. Don't move your hands. Don't move your hands. Just open up. Open up every finger. Press every knuckle into the mat. That's it. Look at your toes. Is your heels visible? If so, keep them behind your toes. Now press every finger into the mat. We often stay on our wrist. Look at your fingers. Can you press them? If I take the print of your fingers, can I get your knuckle? Can I get your finger pads? Press everything into the mat. Everything into the mat. And use your bicep and tricep. Draw the shoulders up to your hips. I am keeping you there for a reason. I know this is not easy. Press the thighs back. One more breath here. Instead of thinking when the pose will end, can you take a breath? What if our life pauses here? Ready for that? So just take a breath here. I'm not pausing you here. Slowly drop your knees down. Sit back on your heels. Shake it off. Shake it off. There are moments in our life, right, where everything seems paused. I think right now the whole world seems paused. Maybe right now we are moving off. Down dog seems like that for certain amount of time. Now, this is what we are going to do next. Now, you inhale to plank and you exhale to down dog. You inhale to plank. Don't drop your hips. Notice how my hips are. I am not dropping down. This is what I see often enough. Keep the hips up. When in doubt, put the hips up. That's a basic mantra. Look forward. Don't look too much ahead. Look at the front of your mat. And then down dog. We'll do that 5 rounds and then we'll move on. When you're ready, down dog. On my count. It goes on my count. If you did one extra, good. When you're ready, down dog. Priti, are you okay? Okay. Down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Use the breath. Connect with the breath. It's our own breath. Inhale to plank. Don't drop your hips. Keep the mind in the body. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come onto your tippy toes. Press through your heels, just like we did on the knees. Exhale. Anytime if this gets too much, you know you have cat and cow, where you drop your knees. One last one. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay in down dog for one more breath. One comfortable breath in. One comfortable breath out. Now slowly drop your knees. Sit back on your heels. Open, close your wrists. Open, close. Shake it off. If you feel that, yes, the mouse, the keyboard, I would call my kitchen, turning that. If you're a right-handed, your right wrist would be feeling it. It takes time to build that strength onto that wrist. Just that we lost the range with our lifestyle, but we have to build it back. So to get to certain poses. Now, next moving on to, now we inhale to a plank. Remember sun salutations, right? Now drop your knees. Watch, you don't do it. We will all do it together. Just watch now. Drop the chest. Notice I'm not dropping my abdomen and my hips and my chin. It's called 8 points of contact, Sashtanga Namaskara. Now from there, you move the chest forward, roll the shoulders back, chest your upper body. My lower body is completely down. I'm looking forward. I am using my hands. From here, we move back into downward facing dog. Yeah, I'll do that one more time. Inhale to plank, knees, chest, and chin. Now inhale cobra or bhujangasana. Shoulders are engaged, glutes are engaged. Press the tops of the feet down. Curl your toes in. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. We'll do that 5 rounds of it, and we will switch everything together. Like we will stitch, not switch, stitch everything together. When you are ready, down dog. Let's see. Feet are shoulder distance apart in down dog. Press the thighs back. Look at your thighs. Can you press them back? Can you take weight into your heels? Every time you come into this pose, are you doing your enough? Preeti, can you straighten out your arms? Yeah? It could be the camera angle. So go into down dog. That's it. Now inhale to plank. Drop your knees. Drop your knees. Now pull the chest forward. I'm pulling my chest forward. Just your chest, which makes your upper body work. Chin. And then scoot that chest forward into a cobra. That's it. Relax your shoulders. Let the elbow bend. Don't keep it straight. Now exhale. Lift your hips up and back. Down dog. Now we are moving it one more time. Inhale to plank. Drop your knees. Pull the chest forward. Don't lift your feet here. Chest and your chin. Inhale, cobra. Don't keep your shoulders hugged in. Drop them down. Let that engage. Now exhale, lift up and back, down dog. One more. Inhale to plank. Go slow. Knees, chest. Pull the chest forward. Yes. Don't let your abdomen and hips touch. Don't let your abdomen and hips touch. Now inhale to cobra. Lift the chest up. That's it. Prasad Garu, just this. Yes, come down all the way down. Come all the way down to the floor. Pull the hands slightly back. That's it. Now just the chest. That's it. No, don't go beyond that. Shubha, slightly up, Shubha. Use your hands. Slightly up. That's it. Now exhale, downward facing dog. Do you notice your back is working? Okay. That's the whole point. We are building the strength on the back. One more time. Saying that one more time. Take your attention to your back this time. Inhale to plank. Knees, chest, and chin. That's it, Shubha. Elbows hug your, yes. Don't fall down. Let control with your arm power. Control with your arm power. Now inhale to cobra. Now notice shoulders, very common. Drop the shoulders down, lift up. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Nice. One full breath in down dog. Now that's one of the major part of our sun salutations. Now drop your knees. Drop your knees. Right leg steps forward. Right leg steps forward. Now notice that this is not 90 degree yet, but I'm bending my hips. I'm dropping my hips forward to make it a 90 degree. That's it. Hands on your hips. Roll the shoulders down. No more arm work. We'll do leg work now. Drop your hips. Now inhale, reach your arms up. If you're like, no, my hands are tired, hands to your heart center or hands on your thighs are fine. Choose. Notice how your body feels in every pose. That's the basic difference of yoga to any other exercise you do. Slowly bring your hands down. Slowly pull yourself back, step it back. Again, as I said, we are going to stitch everything. Left leg steps forward. Drop your hips. Drop your hips. Notice my back leg is not 90. Drop your hips. You will feel this whole hip flexor. You should be feeling it. And we sit a lot in our everyday life, right? Drop your hips. Relax your shoulders. Again, either hands to heart center or all the way up. Breathe comfortably. Rather than shallow breaths, breathe comfortably. Now push yourself back and bring it back down. Right side again. Right leg forward, drop your hips. Thank God we have only two legs. What if we are an octopus, right? We should have done 8 times. Reaching through. Drop your hips. Use your feet. Can you press the feet into the ground and pull the mats? Notice how that feels on the feet. Engage the feet. Slowly bring your hands down. Now curl your back toes in. We are stitching this. We are stitching this. Now can you take your right leg into down dog? Take your time. Can you pick up that leg and go into your down dog? Now drop your knees and watch this. Left leg picks up in the air, knee towards the chest, bring the leg forward. If that is too much, I will turn around and show you. If you are stopped somewhere here, use your hand, pull it forward, drop the left knee and reach your arms up. Same thing we just did on our knees. Let's try that. Come into your down dog. Come into your down dog. Lift your left leg up in the air. Use your other 3 limbs strongly. Knee towards the chest. So you're moving into a plank. Drop that leg forward. That's it. Replace your foot with your hand. Sorry, replace your hand with your foot. Drop your right knee and lift up. That's it. Preeti, drop. Yes, Preeti. That shift will come eventually. Drop your hips, Prasad. Yes, drop your hips. Drop your hips towards me. Forward, forward. Yes, there we go. Slowly bring your hands down. Curl your right toes in. Back into down dog. Back into down dog. We'll do one more set on right and left. Right leg lifts up in the air. Right leg. See how far you can take it. Now knee towards the chest. That's it. Now right hand is replaced with your right foot. Right foot. Don't drop the knee. Right foot. Prasad, drop the foot, not the knee. Your right foot. Foot. Yes. There we go. Now drop into your hips. Reach through your arms. Comfortable breath here. I know your breath is shortening out. Breathe here. Now exhale, bring your hands down. Curl your back toes in. Prepare the back leg to take the right leg back. Back into down dog. Nice. Left leg picks up in the air. Now knee comes towards the chest. That's it. Keep going. Now foot replaces your hand. Yes. Foot replaces. Use your hand to pull it forward. Yes. Now drop your hips. Reach your arms up. Full range in your hips. The pose is called Anjaneyasana. Some of the names comes easily for us, right? Like coming from the back from India, some names come really natural for us. Anjaneyasana or low lunge. Now exhale, bring your hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. Now slowly walk your legs towards your, walk it forward, walk it forward. Now hands on your shins, draw the chest forward. Feet are still shoulder distance apart. If your back bothers in general, I keep saying this, just stay here. Don't go beyond this. Too much of forward folds, even though it feels good on the back, is going to do damage for the back. Now, inhale, draw the chest forward. Exhale, only if you can fold and you're comfortable going there. Hold in. Relax the back of the neck. If you cannot touch the floor, it's okay. Grab the back of your legs and pull the chest towards your thighs. One more time, hands on your shins. Draw the chest forward. Exhale, refold. Now press the feet down, bend your knees, circle sweep. So you're making a big circle with your arms as you lift up. Slowly bring your hands to heart center. So we have stood up finally. Now from here, let's work on a balance pose and we will build in one sun salutation for today. Feet are shoulder distance apart. Turn your left toes out. You're standing on your right leg. So keep your feet either on the ground or at your calf. So Preeti, I'm instructing on left side. You're welcome to do on the other side. Just notice that you're on the opposite side. Okay. Now bring your left leg all the way in. That's it. Turn your toes down, Prasad. Your left toes down. Yes. Now push that knee out for me. That's it. Now join your hands to heart center and go back to your focal point at eye level. Just take that comfortable breath. Without looking down, can you take your attention to your right feet? And can you ask your feet to relax? It's okay. The pose will be over soon. Spread the feet evenly out. Spread the weight evenly. Instead of standing on the outer feet, stand with the inner feet. Now slowly release your leg. If you need to shake that right leg off, shake it off. Okay, now let's switch to your left side. Even weight in your left feet. So figure it out, like you need to press that big toe down. When you do that, the feet get evened out. Turn your right toes in, option to stay there, or at your calf, or all the way in. Just don't press it at your knee. That's the only ask. That's it. Now look back at your focal point. The knee stays around 160. If I need to give an angle, it doesn't go 180. Don't make it go. Your hips will rotate in a different way. Now press the feet down, your left feet down. Keep pressing the thigh back into that feet. So keep that contact nice and tight. Join your hands to heart center. Again, check how your breath feels. Are you thinking when the pose will end? Or are you enjoying whatever you do at this moment, even though you don't like it? Balances teach us a lot of stuff in our daily life. And if you notice you're falling off on your rights and lefts, it's fine. Shubha, use a furniture, use a wall. Just, yeah, that's it. That's it. Focus at something. Focus on something. Keep your hands to your hips, if that's okay. One hand to the hip. One hand to the hip. That was only for Shubha. Now slowly release your hands. Take that feet out. Shake it off if you need to. Yes, we don't stand often enough on our feet. One more time. Press your right foot down. Turn your left toes out. Or bring it in. See where it feels comfortable to you. Notice that the higher you go doesn't mean the best you are doing. I know we are in a very different impression of, okay, I should strike that pose. No, that's not yoga. That is something else. Yoga doesn't let you feel disheartened. Yes, there is effort. Yes, there is some strength involved. But there are places where we can pause and experience the pose. Now, as you inhale, only if this is okay, reach your arms up. Slowly bring your hands back down and let it go. One last time on your other side. Press your left foot down. If you need to shake it off, please, by all means do it. And it's good to let that feet come back to your neutral point. And your right toes turn out. And if you're falling off, again, it's not the pose that's making you fall off. Yes, it is, because we are in a balanced pose. You're playing with one leg. And see what else you can do to stay in the pose. Be a little more patient. The pose is teaching you to be patient. That's the whole point of a balance. It tells you your rights and lefts are not even within your own body. As you inhale, reach all the way up. Relax your shoulders. That's it. Nice job, Shubha. That's it. Find that focal point. It's okay you fall off. It's okay. Just tell yourself, it's okay, I will retry. Slowly bring your hands back down. Let it go. Again, shake it off if you need to. Nice. Now, from here, we will do one full, it's called external hip rotation. Don't need to remember that. If I say warrior two, if it rings a bell, that's all I need. Feet together, roll the shoulders back. Use the full length of the mat, which means if you need to turn other way around, please feel free. Hands to your mid chest, walk your feet out. You did this last week. Reach through your arms. Toes in, heels out. How wide you have to move? Draw an imaginary line from your wrist to your ankle, that much of it. Now turn your right toes out towards your right side. Keep your left toes in. Now bend that knee. If you hear clicks and pops, it's absolutely fine. When we wake up, our hips are tighter, but it should not be a sharp pain. It should be like tuck and it would go off. Knee over ankle, look over your right fingers. That's it. Can you go any lower in your hips? Go lower. Yes. Reach, palms faces down. Palm faces down. Look over your right fingers. Now inhale, straighten out that leg. Exhale, bend back into, this is called warrior two. Inhale, straighten back. Exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten back. Exhale, sink. Now bring your right hand on your thigh. Try not to keep too much weight on it. Just hold on to it. Left arm goes up and over. You did this seated version. Now, turn the chest towards me. Power up your back leg. Turn the chest towards me and reach. Look to the roof if that's okay. Again, you should be doing the pose even without this hand. Slowly come back up. Straighten out that leg. Feet in. Take your hands up. You can walk it in or try this. Jump it in. Jumping is good for the bone density. Nice. Hands to your mid chest. Let's walk on your left side. Inhale. Again, you can jump or walk. I'm showing you the jump version. This. Yes. Toes in, heels out. Every time, notice your wrist and your shoulder, wrist and your ankle. Turn your left toes out, right toes in. That's it. Bend that knee. Over your left fingers. Palms are down. Now inhale, straighten out. Exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten out. Exhale, sink. Look over your fingers. I'm looking at the monitor to watch you. One more. Inhale, straighten out. Exhale, sink. Now bring that left hand on your thigh. Right arm goes up and over. I'm sure you will be noticing your shoulders. Press your outer right foot. Let that foot determine the pose. And reach. Turn the chest towards me. Maybe look up to the roof. That's too much look down. Your gaze will get better as the days progress. Now slowly come back up. Straighten out that leg. Turn your toes in. Hands to your hips. Press your elbows back. Now, push your hips back, keeping your legs straight. Notice the legs are straight. Come parallel to the floor. And bring your hands down. If you're born with short arms, which I do, sometimes the floor feels really far away. That's where we use these props. Think of these props as tools, just like your washing machine or your dishwasher or your refrigerator, where we keep things or we do some certain things to help us, right? So these are like that. They are tools for us. It doesn't mean you use a prop, something diminishes in the pose. No. Some of us has that little intention of no, I don't want to use, which I was when I was beginning in the yoga practice. Now, option to keep it on your hands or all the way down. Keep your legs straight. That's all the only ask is. Now stay there. Press your feet down. Draw your weight into your toes. Draw the weight into your toes. That's it. Straighten out those legs, Shubha. Keep your legs straight. Stay there. Stay there. I'm coming closer to see how you guys are doing. Toes in, Prasad. Toes inside. Look at, yeah. You might be slipping, so shorten out your stance. If you're on carpet, your feet might be slipping out. So keep your legs little narrower than your height. Slowly tiptoe your feet. So you're bringing your toes closer. Your knees are bent. Press the feet down. Lift up. Are we okay? Did I make you work hard? Okay. No, I know you are on mute, even though you say something. I'm guessing you're okay. One full round of sun salutation, and then we will wind down. Come to the front end of the mat. Because we learned it, I want you to do it. Feet together, roll the shoulders back. Tadasana, mountain pose. Now inhale, you can bend your knees slightly to reach all the way up. Now exhale, touching the toes. If the floor is far away, again, grab the back of your legs. Pull the chest towards your thighs. Feet together, knees together, thighs together. Unless this bothers back of your legs, you can keep your feet apart. Now bend your knees. Remember that Anjaneyasana? You take your right leg way back. Yes, drop that knee, uncurl your toes. Front leg stays 90 degrees. This leg is not moving. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Step back into down dog. We did this. After this, coming to a plank. Inhale here. Knees, chest, and chin. Inhale to cobra. We did this. Exhale, down dog. We bring back the same leg which went back, which is your right leg. Right leg picks up in the air. Knee towards the chest. Take your time. Bring the right foot forward. Use your hand. If your foot is here, use the hand to pull it forward. Drop your left knee. Inhale, reach it up. Front leg, knee over ankle. Drop your hips forward. Reach your arms up. Exhale, straighten out the back leg to step forward, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Now we just worked on left, right? We will work on the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. This is called forward fold. Bend your knees, left leg steps back. Giant step, drop that knee, uncurl your toes. Inhale, reach up. Now exhale, bring your hands down. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. I am using both the names so it gets into the head and stays somewhere. Inhale to plank. Inhale, knees, chest, and chin. That's it. Ooh, Shiva, little more control with the hands. Inhale to, yes. This is a better view, Shubha, by the way. Exhale, down dog. That's it. Curl your toes in. Lift your hips up and back. Press up, press your knuckles for me, especially that index finger. Yes, yes, yes. You know, Zoom is awesome. I can see even your fingers. Just that I need the good angle of your body. Left leg lifts up in the air. Yes, knee towards the chest. Knee towards the chest. And bring that, yes, nicely done. Drop your right knee down. Reach your arms up. Your leg can come little ahead because, yeah, you're tall, right? Yeah. Shubha, walk your foot forward. Little more. Yes. You can go little more, Shubha. Drop the hips. Now slowly bring your hands down. Step forward, forward fold, Uttanasana. Now inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. Just stand, feet are shoulder distance apart. Roll the shoulders. Stand still. You're welcome to close your eyes if you need to. But take a comfortable breath in and a comfortable breath out. Now from there, slowly we will get down to the floor. Sit. There is no fancy way. Just sit. Sometimes we built in a fancy way. Sit on that height. The cushion or a pillow or blanket, whatever you have. You can even sit on the block. Now bring the soles of the feet into one another. Yes, you might have seen this. Ideally, in India, you see cobblers, but here highly it's called butterfly. Now press the soles of the feet into one another. Hold your ankles, lift up in the chest. Yes, use your elbows to press your inner thighs down and slowly fold forward. Again, even though it means you folded 1 inch, it matters. In your head, you might be thinking, I need to touch the floor one day. If you think that's a good idea, it's not. Your inner thighs opening too much is not a good idea. So sometimes less flexibility is a good thing. Relax the back of the neck. Now slowly lift back up. Open out your legs. So both the legs or one leg at a time. See how that feels on the body. If you're on a hardwood floor and the heel pressing down is too much, just scoot yourself back and keep your legs on the mat. Lift up in your spine. Use your hands to push you up. Press your thighs down. This is not the comfortable pose, I would ever say, at least not for me. If it is for you, very good. A great pose to strengthen out your inner thighs. Toes active, press your heels down, press the whole leg down, lift up from the earth. If you need a little more, okay, that was flying. Push. As I said, tool to help you to lengthen. That's it. Again, notice if you're crunching your jaws to stay here. Your legs are doing enough. You don't need other parts to help you. Now slowly lean back, grab your inner thighs, bring it back in. Now from here, keep that strap, right? You might be wondering, why did I ask for the strap? This is where we use it. Keep the strap nearby and come on your backs. If you don't have a strap, that long face towel will work. Now, we'll do a bridge and then move into that strap version. Heels are little closer to your buttocks. Now, lift your hips up, pull the hips towards your heels. So your lower back presses down. You will notice, just lie down as natural as you do. Lift your hips up slightly, pull the hips, use your hands if you need to, and then drop your back. You will feel that lower back is pressing down. In fact, if you put your fingers, you cannot pass it through. That's how much I want your lower back to press down. Now, feet are shoulder distance apart. Press your feet down. Hands by your side. Press your feet, press your shoulders, lift your hips up as high as they can go. Now see if you can bring your shoulders inside. I am walking my hands closer towards the mat. And see if your hips can go higher when you do that. Do not move your knees right or left. Keep them centered. There should be absolutely no trouble in the knee. If you feel it, please come down, unmute yourself, let me know. Now slowly bring your hips back down. It's called Setu Bandhasana or bridge. One more time. Press your feet, press your shoulders, push the hips up. One comfortable breath here. Slowly bring your hips back down. Did I say that one last time? Now one last time for sure. Press your hips up. See if you can grab your outer mat. Can you bring the shoulders in a little more? Press your big toe side of the feet and push the hips a little more. A great pose to release your back. If you do this every single day, and it is a pose to do every single day, and you can do any number of times. Slowly bring your hips down. Hug your knees into your belly. Just stay there. If rocking comes natural to you, you feel good with it, just go. Go lie slightly, rock right to left. But if you're like, no, this feels comfortable for me, stay there. Just listen to the body. See what is good for the body, not for the mind. See what's good for the body. One full breath here. And a long exhale. Now go reach for that strap or your face towel. Now open up that strap if you have one. Drop your left leg down. Take the strap onto your right feet. Yes. Prasad, hold the back of the leg. That's it. Hold the back of the leg. Or get some kind of a towel. Now, all I want you to do is keep the leg straight, which means even the leg is far away. Keep it straight. If you can pull that leg closer to your face, that's where we are going. Use the straight right hand and press the feet into the strap. Now keep your left leg bent. Take your left hand on your left sit bone. If I need to turn around and show you, left hand on your left sit bone. Now, keeping the arm straight, keep pressing your left sit bone down. Take this right leg diagonally out. Don't let that leg fall down. Don't let it fall. Keep it there. You're using your own hand to hold your own leg. Press the feet into the strap. Look up to the roof. See what's happening in the back of the leg. Yes, the pose will end in 2 seconds, but can you breathe? Keep flexion in your toes. Now slowly bend the knee, bring it back up. Release the strap or the towel and change your legs. Right leg comes down, left leg takes the strap. Again, it can be your normal belt. Press the feet into the strap. Flex those toes. Grab that strap with your straight left hand. Don't bend your elbow. We are not walking a dog, right? We are walking our own leg. So keep it straight. Right hand on your right sit bone. Now take this leg diagonally outside. Notice my right hip is not moving. It's completely pressing down. Now press the left leg into the strap. Use your right leg to control the pose. Use your arm to hold that leg. Now can you breathe in comfortably and exhale out comfortably. Flex those toes, Preeti. Flexion, toes point at you, toes point you. No, other way. Yes, there we go. Now slowly bring it back in. Bend the knee, release that strap. Now, there are more poses we use this. Think of this as an extended arm. For now, keep it out. Now, heading into
so you are welcome to take off your glasses. Now straighten out your legs. Your feet are shoulder distance apart. Arms are by your side. Palm facing the roof. I'm not taking my hands anywhere away from me. They are just 6 to 8 inches. So your armpits are slightly open. If your back bothers you lying flat down like this, bend your knees. One more time, tuck the tailbone, which means pull the hips towards your heels. Even though if your back doesn't bother you, just general, sometimes your planks, the poses will cause the trouble. It's always good to pull the hips down. Now keep your head in line with your spine, drawing an imaginary line from your center of your eyebrows to your navel center. So that's where you want your head to stay. Relax the jaws. Relax the teeth, lips. Create some space between them. Even it means slightly open the mouth and close it back. If your eyes are not closed, gently close your eyes now. Just rest there. Again, no expectation. Try yourself. If you have glasses, take them off for this Shavasana part. And let your whole body notice how or what happened in the past 60 minutes. Take a comfortable breath in and a long exhale out. Now think of a pose where you thought that was really good, where you thought you achieved it. Let go of the pose from your mind. Now think of a pose where you struggled, or at least the body struggled, or it could be the mind. And see what was bothering you in that pose. Was it the strength? Was it just the lack of information? Was it just the repetition of the pose? Or was it just the focus? Again, just notice, don't judge. Slowly start making small movements, wiggling your toes, wiggle your fingers, keep your eyes still closed. We often keep it open, right? Which is big distraction for us. Bending one knee at a time if your legs were straight, and roll to your right side. Press up into a seat. Use your hands to press you up. Keep your eyes still closed. Come back to the way we started the class. Keep your hands on your thighs. Take a breath in and a long exhale. One more time. Take a breath in and a long exhale. This time, join your hands to your heart center. Take a breath in And as you exhale, bring your chin towards the chest. Gently rub your palms into one another. Create warmth in the center of your palm. Once the center of the palm is warm, cover your eyes with your warm palm. And pause. Pause there for a couple of seconds. Letting your palms away, blink into them, blink into the darkness of your palms, and slowly move your hands out. Thank you.